We are back, and we are back in one of the best parts of this podcast, which is when we get to taste the food of the place that we're shooting at. And as you know, we're doing it at the Blend Bar and Cigar Lounge here in the Woodlands. One of my favorite places, actually the my favorite place to come and eat and get a cigar when I'm in this side of town. Todd Allen is the managing partner. He's allowed us to be here, him and his partners, and we're gracious for that. We appreciate that, Todd. Thank you for letting us be here. Yep. Sandy's going to join me in talking a little bit to Todd. But before we talk to Todd, we're going to bring Cameron in, who is the manager here.
Yes.
And she's going to tell us what we have here before we dig into it.
Alrighty.
All right, what do we have?
Well, we're going to start off with one of Chef's charcuterie boards here. And what he has over here is smoked salami, chorizo, prosciutto. This is Chef's version of bruschetta, but instead of bruschetta, we call it our blenchetta. And he's got bourbon in there, so that always makes everything better. We also have his deviled eggs over here, which are infused with bourbon and honey as well. And Chef's stone ground mustard, his secret recipe that also has bourbon and honey in it, because that makes everything better.
Sandy's language.
Sandy's
like, put bourbon on it all.
Exactly. Great language to speak. This is also his candied bacon skewers. Over here we have his white cheddar and ghost pepper cheese. And then this is white cheddar blueberry. And then he has 1,000-day aged Gouda right here. Wow. And this is Chef's jambalaya Mardi Gras pasta. His Mardi Gras pasta actually has a Cajun sauce. It is also his own secret recipe, and I believe there's bourbon in that too. And then we have shrimp, and then his spicy sauce along with andouille sausage. And then over here is his blackened lamb pops, and that Chef's own red wine reduction and his blackened seasoning that he puts on that and sears them to perfection. His rosemary potatoes over here, and this is Chef's, every month Chef does a seafood special, and this month it is his rainbow trout. The rainbow trout is blackened, and then it has a lemon butter caper sauce on it with asparagus and then his own vegetable medley. So I hope you enjoy, gentlemen.
Thank you, Cameron.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Slow clap.
Absolutely.
That was good, Todd.
Yes, very good.
We could not repeat that.
No, that's why we keep Cameron around.
Thank you so much, Cameron.
Right.
Wait, you want to have him do one more time just so we get it right?
Let's take out half of it.
All right. Well, look, what do we start with, man? Sandy, Todd, what do we start with?
Oh, that's amazing. That's a tough decision. Real tough decision. I would say the lamb. The lamb is incredible.
Right, let's go.
That 7 hours Zinfandel reduction on it just makes it
Come on,
so
Sandy,
good.
bring your plate over here.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
A little rosemary with the lamb. That's nice.
Yes, yes. Phenomenal.
By the way, this is Mary Cerami's absolute favorite.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah. And my mother-in-law.
Put one in your pocket. Take it back for tomorrow.
Yes.
You know what's neat about this bar and cigar lounge as well is that most places are just cigars.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they don't even serve liquor. Then once in a while you'll find the bar and the cigar.
Mm-hmm.
Hardly ever do you find
All of it.
food,
Yep.
the bar and the cigar.
That's what also makes it special. Yeah, you can drink, eat, and smoke anywhere inside Blend or outside Blend.
Yeah. I
Very
agree.
fortunate. But really, it's kind of, a lot of people say wine enhances food. Well, really, cigars and your beverage enhances food, as well as your food and your wine enhances a cigar and vice versa.
I've read something somewhere that bourbon is like the new wine. It's like increasing in
Yeah.
sales. Women are now liking it more.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big thing now. Let me tell you something. This lamb chop is incredible.
Yes,
That is
thank you. Appreciate that.
spectacular.
Very good taste. Amazing, amazing
It's like
flavor.
filet mignon.
It is
It's that good.
delicious.
You know, we're
I
realizing
know the guys are back there going, "This is great." We're just watching the guys.
Yeah,
like,
sorry, guys.
we're realizing with this type concept that really over 30%, even 35% of our customers are women. And it's ever growing. It's probably the biggest growing area of our industry. So
No kidding.
very, very incredible.
All right, what do we try next? A little bit of fish.
I would say a little fish, yes.
Let's try a little bit of fish. Sandy, you doing okay over there?
Yeah. This is.
Isn't that tender?
How bad could I be doing? I can't do it again until tomorrow about noon.
Oh, come on.
Thank you, sir.
So this is the blackened. What did you say, snapper?
Rainbow trout.
Rainbow trout. So tender.
Oh, wow. That is, let me tell you, for somebody that enjoys really seafood more than fish, if you will. That is spectacular.
Great, very tender, flaky.
Oh my God.
Listen, I'm going to tell you.
Just melts in your mouth.
So far is incredible.
Oh my God.
We're very fortunate to have a great chef. We really are.
How'd you find this guy?
You know, he wound up coming with me from Jim Crane's restaurants downtown, Potente and Oso Cristala. But he's been a chef for many years. He opened up a lot of the steak 48s and cheesecake factories with that group, that restaurant group.
Sure.
And of course, we wound up bringing him from downtown here, and he's incredible. He really is. He likes to really touch and have a part of every dish that comes out.
Thank you, sir.
And that's what I really love about him the most.
So when you guys hired him, did you have a menu, or he kind of created this whole thing?
He really created the concept. You know, we had a few items from before, Cuban, some meat and cheese platters, but he really created around our entire concept and produced a lot of these items himself. You know, he and I kind of threw out a few ideas, and then he just creates, and he's amazing. That's really what his specialty is.
It's really an art form.
Yeah,
It truly is.
absolutely.
Listen, I know bacon is good, however you want to have it.
That
But that bacon, that candy bacon, it's literally candy bacon.
It's called crack around here, matter of fact. Everybody feels that it's addictive.
Wow.
I understand that the vegan community has actually been one of your best clients for the bacon here at this point. So we've transcended the boundaries of vegetarians and vegans with this bacon.
Very true. That's very true.
Is that really?
No.
Oh, okay. I go, did I miss something? How did that happen, man?
If I was a stone cold
How'd you
vegan,
do that?
I'd be eating that damn bacon. I can tell you that.
Hey, you want to put some pasta in there? No, put some pasta in there.
Oh, sure, hold on. I gotta get my bacon.
Well, that Cajun
first.
pasta is good too. It really is.
Here.
Its spice is just perfect on it. Every time. It's so tender.
Wow.
That's good. That's good. We're just tasting a little bit.
No, we gotta make sure you get a little pasta in there too. Here, Todd, let me get you.
Thank you.
You got it, buddy. This is a treat.
It's funny because I didn't see you even laugh, so I'm thinking, is he serious? He's like not even, and I know Sandy well enough to know, he's got my kind of dry sense of humor, and I'm thinking, is he being serious? And then you go right along with it. You're serious too. You're like, yeah,
Bacon's so good that a vegan would eat it.
A vegan would eat it.
I mean,
I got it.
I think that's going to be on our menu soon. Matter of fact.
I got it.
Even a vegan will like it.
Even
That's
a
it.
vegan will like it. That's hilarious.
amen.
Yeah, we do get a lot of requests for certain, health issues. Certain people have restrictions and so forth. And this chef really does a great job around all that. He really does.
I like to mainline my red meats. To be honest, I just like jam them right into the arteries and cut to the chase. You know what I mean?
Why go through the process, right?
Exactly.
Right? Oh, that's spicy and good.
Listen, that is delicious. Spicy. Little kick to it. Not bad.
This is, who am I thinking of right now with the jambalaya? Troy Duhan would love it.
He would do the blackened as well. That blackened rainbow trout,
Rainbow trout's
he would be eating that all day long.
That is just.
Todd, I'm going to tell you, there's nothing that we've tasted so far that is, and I'm being completely 100% honest here, this food was incredible.
Appreciate that.
And again, I think people come in, they expect a cigar, they expect a good bourbon, good drinks. I think when people order food here, they're surprised.
Very true.
They're surprised for sure.
Yeah, you don't think of great food at many cigar lounges. So to
No.
be able to bring that is really, really unique. Has really set us up. Like I said, having over 30% women has a lot to do with not only the food, but the smoke system too. We get rid of all the air every 6 minutes and replenish it every 6 minutes, and that really
So every
helps.
6 minutes, you replace the air in the entire place.
That's correct.
What does a hospital do?
About every 6 to 8 minutes. So
So a hospital replaces every 6 to 8 minutes, and you're doing it every 6 minutes.
that's correct. Yep.
Okay.
About the same.
That's why you come in here too, and you don't have that smell.
That's correct.
Which is probably why also you're going to get a higher female clientele
Absolutely.
because they don't feel they walk out of here smelling like cigar.
They don't mind
Because I really mean,
Yep.
you don't smell it.
No.
You don't smell it at all.
You don't smell the smoke ever.
And right now, after eating a little spicy pasta there, you can smell pretty good.
As you say, it definitely opens up your sinus.
All right, I'm going to get this in my hands, but we
Absolutely.
got to try this little bourbon.
Blanchetta. Blanchettas are incredible. Little garlic,
Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm. Very tasty.
This has bourbon on it, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Because you weren't going to eat it if it didn't have bourbon?
No, that was good.
The deviled egg
fabulous.
also. If you like deviled eggs, you'll love those.
All right, we're going to have it too.
Very traditional, like Mama used to make.
So, I was with somebody recently that said if you go to a restaurant and they're willing to put deviled eggs on the menu, you need to try them because it's an art form, if
True.
you will.
It's very true.
And so, if they're confident enough to put a deviled egg on the menu, you better be eating it. So,
These are very good. Mm-hmm.
Sandy's like, we got to do more of these.
just like a,
podcasts.
yeah.
Mm.
I want to be the first repeat guest, please. Oh my goodness. Oh wow.
Isn't that great?
It does
You
have
could
bourbon.
just get a little bit of the bourbon,
Mm-hmm.
a little hint of the honey.
Yep. It's like sweet and smoky.
Mhm.
Delicious.
How does your chef ensure that when he's not here, you get this quality?
His training. He trained for all the Cheesecake Factories, and you know their menu is massive.
Oh my
He also
gosh.
did the training for the Steak 48s, and he's really hands-on. So he does a really good job of training his staff. All of his items are standardized recipes. So they're all standardized, and once he teaches a person how to do it and works with them, it comes out exactly the same every
You know, one thing that's not here that I've had that I'm going to mention because I've had it is it the Wagyu steak, Wagyu burger?
Yep, Wagyu burger.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
Phenomenal.
Wagyu
He also
burger.
won some competitions with his Camacho burger,
Uh-huh.
and I believe he has one of the best burgers in town. It's all 44 Farms beef. His regular burgers are, and they come out just phenomenal. They really do.
Now, there are 3 blends around the U.S., right?
That's great.
Do they all serve food?
Yes, they do, all in different fashions. We're the only one that has a full menu here. They've got a deli menu and some sandwiches, some cheese platters, a few other things in Pittsburgh, and also in Indianapolis, but not the full menu that we have
So
here.
3 places, Pittsburgh, Indianapolis, Houston.
That's great.
Is this the nicest one?
That's a tough decision. That's a real
Listen,
tough
you're,
call.
You're part of this one.
I know.
so-
I have to
and I'm
say.
part of this one, too,
Of course,
with
I
you,
have to
so-
say yes, but no, they're all really unique in different fashions. Indianapolis is absolutely beautiful. It's got an onyx bar. It's set up just beautiful. It's got its own wine room, but just the areas and the staging and so forth is really incredible.
I mean, I had the
Pitt-
privilege of being in that business, part of Sandy's business and bourbons and cigars. We should
Yep.
do one.
Mhm.
This would be like a great opening
Oh my God.
night.
Yep.
Be very neat.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And Pittsburgh is in the Coppers building downtown, which is the old Carnegie Steel building.
Yep.
So you still see some of the Carnegie Steel up on the walls where it says Carnegie written on it and so forth.
Really?
So really historic and classic and really beautiful.
Is that the original?
No, the original was Indy,
Okay. Okay.
and then Pittsburgh, and then here.
So each one of them has like a local flavor to it.
That's correct.
Yeah, I like that.
Are they about the same size?
Pretty close, yeah. The one in Indianapolis is a little larger inside, but we have a huge patio, so the patio helps a lot here.
Coming,
Except for the weather's
Well, you get
over
full
100.
Seasons of good weather. for the
That's
most
correct.
part, yeah.
That's correct.
Well, I'll tell you what. Here in the fall and winter, winter and spring, really outside when you guys turn on the fire
Yeah,
pits,
'cause there's not much in the
Okay.
winter here.
have a
it's
couple of
beautiful.
drinks, a cigar. It's
Oh, yeah.
great.
So
Yeah.
beautiful.
It's beautiful to do it out there.
Yep.
How often do you change the menu? How often do you add something to the menu?
You know, chef changes quarterly. We update it quarterly. The main menu though changes out about every 6 months.
Do you get
So-
to taste the food? I mean, is there
Absolutely.
is there like a process before it actually goes out to?
That brought a smile to his face.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, we get to try the items and see how they are ahead of time, and then of course chef will prepare them all for the staff, and do a staff training where they can all actually taste them, get to hear the ingredients that are in them, get to hear the preparation techniques and so forth, because they have to be able to describe them too, to the guests. So he does a very good job at that. Yep.
Todd, you would call this the hospitality industry, right? Everybody that walks by is going, "Are you okay? Do you need something?
Appreciate
What
that.
can I get you?" The culture here is great.
Thank you.
Who I mean, that's part of you, right? It all comes down.
You know, it's really everybody. It's everybody we hire. It also stems with our clientele. The clientele are some of the best in the business, if you think about it. You know, you can have a hotel, you can have a restaurant, you can have a bar, and it's really your clientele that make the staff want to perform, that make them want to give back and give that good service. And it's become family. A lot of the clients here become family. It's not it's not just your regular restaurant where you have a guest come in and they have dinner and then they leave and you don't see them again for a month or two. Everybody becomes regulars, and It's almost like the TV show you saw on TV back when we were growing up. Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah.
It is. Everybody knows your name. Everybody knows your favorite drink. We have your drink sitting there when you sit down. It's really cool, actually.
It
When
really
I
is.
saw when Cam walked in, everybody said, "Cam."
Yeah. Yeah.
I tell you, here's the highest compliment I can pay you is that I experienced that literally on a digital basis. So when Arnold had set this up, I didn't have any clue as to how I was going to get to the location, et cetera, from the airport. Alex Abels, shout out to Alex, great young guy, been with you I think for 6 years. you
Yes,
said?
sir. Yep. Almost from the beginning.
Master cigar lighter. Like he taught us a lesson about lighting cigars. But he was in touch with me yesterday, stayed in touch with me throughout the course of the last 2 days. The most seamless airport transfer I've ever experienced in my life.
Appreciate that.
And he was just a genuinely good person.
Great.
From the minute I shook his hand when he greeted me at the airport and came in to light up for cigars. But I think that is a testament to hiring the right quality of person,
Right.
and then creating a culture where people really want to be a part of something bigger
Absolutely.
than just
It's huge.
themselves.
It's
So
absolutely
good for
huge.
you.
Appreciate that. Thank
Yeah.
you. A lot of people.
You can see it. You can feel it.
Well, a lot of people don't realize it is. It's the culture that you create is what gives back, and that's important not only to me but the staff and our owners. And that's kind of the culture they have created that we just carry on here.
Well, you wouldn't be doing it for a minute or two if you weren't successful at establishing.
Appreciate that.
And you know, Todd, I think you're here every time I come. You're here. Do you ever go home?
I do. I take some time off, very rarely, but no, I enjoy my time off too. But I just love working. I
And
love
you're always,
the
you're
clients
like
are
always,
great,
like,
staff's
ready to
great.
receive people at the door.
Appreciate that.
It's a great ambiance. It's a great place. Hang with friends, bring customers,
Yeah.
bring clients, light a cigar up, have some drink, and some phenomenal food. So if you guys are in the Woodlands area or anywhere and you want to make a quick stop, I'm telling you,
This
you've
is the
never
place. There's
you've
no
never
doubt.
seen a cigar bar, a lounge like this place. Food, cigar, and drinks. This is the place. So the Blend Bar and Cigar Lounge in the Woodlands. Todd, thank you for letting us be here.
Absolutely.
We appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Appreciate it. Absolutely.
Shall we do a
Sandy,
little?
thank you.
Shall we do a little cheer? A little cheers here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I just
You
want to know
guys-
one thing. When are you coming to Jersey?
I'll be up
Cheers,
very
guys.
soon.
Cheers.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you for listening to Wheels, Deals, and Meals, your main source for all things good and fun, business, food, and cars. If you like this episode, make sure to rate us and subscribe. If you would like to be a guest on our show, please leave a message at the link below. Till next time, happy eating!